Hi, thanks for clicking this video. I'm just going to have a quick chat with you about how essential oils um, have changed my life, and hopefully my sharing will help you too. But forgive me for the wind, I hope you can hear what I'm saying. Number one would definitely be hair care. I don't know if I spoke about this in a different video already, but I had like a 50 pence piece in the end. Bald spot or balding or receding spot in the middle of my head back here several years ago now, and what I did was blend with a base oil, either coconut or sweet almond, but I use olive oil and sweet almond as base oils, 50-50 each, and I blended that with some essential oils, 5 specific ones: yang yang, thyme, rosemary, lavender, tea tree, and did I say yang yang already? I can't remember. Yeah, just a few drops each one. Yang yang only 1 drop because it's very strong and very potent and will give you a headache if you use too much. All of those oils I specifically selected because I knew that the properties of them would help cure the problem. One of them I selected because it reduces the shedding period, which your hair naturally goes through. Then I selected another because it lengthened the growing phase of your hair that your hair naturally goes through. Sorry, the wind knocked, shoved the recording device forward, and then I knocked it. So yeah, I was saying. One of them, lavender, helps you relax and get more sleep, which I found through my research. When you're not sleeping, then you're shortening the growth phase of your hair. So as well as there's basically, I always say to people, there's no miracle product. It's basically a whole lifestyle of how you'll treat yourself, whatever your ailment is. And obviously, with me, it was the hair at that time. So yeah, I put the lavender into that blend I made for myself to make sure that I was relaxed, because how you cope with stress affects your health. Yang yang is another one, just for the smell. I think I just like the smell, but I do know it's good for your hair too. Tea tree, just to keep the solution for as long as possible, because it's antiseptic, antiviral, antibacterial, and all that good stuff. Even though most oils are antiseptic, tea tree is renowned for that. The other thing that I did was massage it into my head after spraying the area that was affected with some water, a water solution. Then I massaged the area for about 15 minutes until I started to see the hair come back to its normal health. And then what I do now is just do the ends, like don't touch the scalp or the roots really, just more the ends of my hair instead of I think, because once your hair's back to a healthy state, if you massage it at that stage, you're actually counteracting healthy hair and you're clogging the pores up. But what I was doing was nourishing my pores with, the vitality of plants to get my hair back to where it was. And yeah, I was only 29 when that started happening to me. I was going through divorce and I was breastfeeding at the time, so obviously that was a lot of sleeplessness, a lot of high strung emotions and stress, but I managed to get my hair to grow back. So if you're suffering out there with hair loss or even balding or receding, don't think that this is you're going to be bald now for the rest of your life. That's not true. I'm living proof. So do try essential oils if you're struggling with hair loss. The blend that I would suggest, if you don't want to use every single blend oil that I use, you could use frankincense and eucalyptus. Lavender and eucalyptus. If you just want to use 2, or if you just even want to use 1 with a base oil, you only need 1 to 4 drops if you're going to just use 1 oil. But overall, you probably don't want to use any more than about maybe 12 drops in the whole solution, depending on what the volume is. But we can talk about that in another video because we don't want this video to be too long. Then number 2, I would say, which I've already touched on, is it's helped me to deal with different moods that I might go through, like I said, just being really stressed out and needing to relax, especially at bedtime or just generally throughout the day. And then recently I went through grief, and if you haven't looked at my videos on grief, then you should go and check them out. But yeah, um, I feel like it's not the only thing, but it's definitely one of the things that I've used to help me cope with that period, the aftermath of losing my dad. Um, One oil that I would definitely recommend is frankincense. Like, it just brings on an instantly, as soon as you smell it, it just makes you feel very calm, very comforted, and grounded, I would say. Other oils that I would suggest, um, maybe in the direct aftermath, like the days and weeks following losing a loved one, and then gradually graduate to frankincense, or use it at the same time as, if you blend, always blend with eucalyptus if you're going to blend other oils. Yeah, I would say any citruses, bergamot is a good one for lifting your spirits, definitely, with probably another citrus like orange, lemon balm, lemongrass, lemon verbena, lemon, with frankincense, or just on its own. Um, that really helped me get through. Like, I was really surprised at how I coped. Still, it comes in waves. Sometimes you do feel like, you'll smell a smell or hear a song or something, and you'll feel really low again. But then, most of the time you do just you do cope really well, and you will surprise yourself. So do try, and don't, it doesn't have to be the ones I've suggested. There's so many oils out there. They're just the ones that I've been using and I've found really useful. Experiment and see which one works for you. I'm just remembering, I'm sure it's Dr. Something Axe, or something Z. I'll put it underneath here, but he talks about, because of our genetic makeup, not all of us are going to find all oils adorable, or be attracted to that oil. And some oils you might be allergic to, I might not be allergic to them, because obviously it's an organic thing, so you're connecting with that oil in a different way than I would. Hopefully that explains it. That's the best way I can explain it. So yeah, just try, and don't give up on essential oils just because one I've suggested or somebody else suggested hasn't worked for you, or it makes you even nauseous. Some oils can make you nauseous because it doesn't match you. That's not your oil. Keep trying. Then another number 3 would be memory. I would say around 2012, the time that I started this business, I was very busy, like, keeping on top of everything, and doing my bookkeeping, building the website, and blah blah blah, and obviously looking after the family as well, and other aspects of my life. I'm someone's daughter, so I have a role to play in so many different areas of my life, as well as running the business. So I found, taking that on, I started to forget things, be really forgetful, and I'm not saying I'm even over it now. And I said to my mum, because I looked up, what's that, and I started worrying that I might have early Alzheimer's or dementia. My mum was like, no, you're just busy. So then I started to do some research on memory and rosemary. Rosemary is a really good oil for any mental capacity, actually, not just memory. So people who are actually Alzheimer's or dementia sufferers will find rosemary useful. I'm going to do another video on ways that I've seen in my life that I have not experienced myself, but I've seen in research on useful. Alright, So I got the rosemary, and the ways you can use it is just like most essential oils. You can oils on your pillow, put it in an oil and massage it on your body or your scalp. You can burn it in a diffuser. You can put 3 drops in the There are other creative ways, so get creative, because you can. I've had people put drops on light bulbs, but don't like take my recommendation for that. Like, use your own discretion. So yeah, so that's memory, and rosemary very good for that. And like I said, I still think, and I think that's going to be for life now, because I'm obviously going to be on this for life. I'm really passionate about what I'm doing right now. So yeah, I think that's something that like say with the hair, I haven't had to use it on my scalp directly anymore since the hair started to grow. Well, it's healthy now for how many years now? About 4 years. It's been just, there's no issue there. With memory, I found that I find in my experience, essential oils are definitely an excellent, and if not better, replacement um, to mainstream remedies for any health issue, and usually there won't be any side effects like I mentioned before. Um, there'll just be loads of other really great benefits. So yeah, definitely, because rosemary I actually selected for hair growth, but then I found, because I already had it in my artillery, when I looked about memory loss, I was like, oh, rosemary does that too. So yes. Then number 4, I would say how essential oils changed my life would be, my lip is so dry. Gosh. First aid. I've got 3 beautiful cherubims, and I would say that essential oils are always stocked up anyway, but definitely they're always nearby the first aid box, or first aid box, or a solution that contains essential oils, usually tea tree or eucalyptus or both. What I normally do is blend down like probably 4 drops in a good sized bottle. So the bottles that you get like with Savalon spray, I don't know if you've seen them, or I'm sorry, I haven't got measurements, but when I get home I'll put the measurement down in the bottom here. But yeah, and then I'll probably spray that on or dip it in some cotton wool, and then just after I've cleaned the area with clean water, then I will clean it again, sanitize it again with the tea tree or eucalyptus solution, instead of using like a mainstream sanitizer to clean the area before I put a plaster on. Let's be honest, I don't really use plasters. Too bad for me now because my hair is just on a fashion. But what I normally would do for the summer is aloe vera, they're the 2 main ones. If I don't have either of those, which I usually do, I put turmeric on there and then put the plaster on, just so they can feel like they're like everybody else. That tea tree and eucalyptus, as well as most, but these 2 are renowned for being, as I said earlier, antiviral, antiseptic, and antibacterial. And then 5, and I'm going to close the video up now because it's going a bit long, is personal hygiene. I have used and ongoing, just finding different discoveries because of the lovely internet, for replacing household products and personal hygiene products, cleaning solutions, toothpaste, deodorant. Maybe one day I'll take the time to do a video on solutions that I've done, but not today because the video was too long. Anyway, I just want to tell you one thing, and I think you know what it is. Love you, because that's all you came here to do. determined to look cute. God damn it! Then the wind is messing with me. Um, yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm in the process of writing an article to counterpart this video. So please stay tuned and go to the link below in the description box to read the article, which goes into a lot more depth. You see the wind. Anyway, thanks for watching.